Welcome back. Everyone can help save a life. Every year, more than 356,000 people suffer cardiac arrest. These are heart attacks that happen outside of a hospital. Nearly 90% of those cases are fatal. So knowing CPR and being ready can be the key to helping save a loved one's or even a stranger's life. But according to the American Heart Association, only 18% of people are able and ready to perform CPR in an emergency. So CPR instructor Retta Joseph joins us now this morning. She's going to talk to us today about what World Restart a Heart Day is. This is important.
Yes, it is. So World Restart a Heart Day is an initiative that aims to talk about CPR and providing CPR, the importance of CPR, as well as operating an AED. So that's what World Restart a Heart Day. It started back in 2013, back in, I forget, it was somewhere international where it was started in another country. However, it has been brought to U.S. now to where it's something that we acknowledge as well now.
Now, CPR is obviously very, very important, but talk to us about how those seconds matter until paramedics arrive.
Yes, so with CPR, every second counts. So the thing is, if you're aware and you know how to perform CPR, you want to be able to go ahead and jump in action, give chest compressions until help arrive, because every second counts. So that way you want to keep making sure you're giving a compression, so that way the blood is pumping from the heart to the brain to keep that oxygen flowing in the brain.
And with that, we actually do have some props here. So
yes.
Show me and our viewers the proper way to do this. I do understand, though, that mouth to mouth is actually not necessary.
Correct. So we can do hands only CPR. So we prefer most people that are going to be out in the world, as you say, to give CPR. They do it hands only. But in medical settings, they would give rescue breaths, but they'll use a device to do that as well. But when you're giving CPR as a regular person, if it's a loved one or someone you want to assist with, you'll just do palm over palm, put your hand in the middle of their chest, in the middle of their breastbone, and you'll push in deep, hard, and fast. So you want to give 30 compressions, pause no more than 10 seconds, and then continue on from there.
You're probably going to laugh at this, but I actually heard, you know, the song by the Bee Gees, Staying Alive?
Yeah, Staying Alive, yeah. And that's a great rate to give your compression.
Yeah.
Ha, 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 you know, so with that, you're actually giving compressions. It's the proper rate that you're doing them. You may not go to proper depth, but it's the proper rate. But no matter how you do it, as long as you're doing it correctly and you're in the middle of that chest, the breastbone, and giving your compressions, you'll be able to help save a life.
See, we have the adult here, but we also have an infant here as well. And this is it similar? What
so
are the
with the infant, the difference is with the infants is you would use your 2 fingers. So your 2 fingers would go in the middle of the infant's breastbone, and you would give your compressions that way for the infants. Same thing, no more than 10 seconds. You go for 30 compressions, no more than 10 seconds. And you would do 30 compressions, pause no more than 10 seconds until help arrive.
That is so important. We only have about a minute left or so, but this is so important. There are free community CPR events. Can you talk to us about them?
So today, being that it is World Restart a Heart Day, we decided to do a free community CPR course today. So today from 10 to noon, we'll be offering the course. You go on Eventbrite to register. It is free. However, we just ask everyone to register so that way we can keep a count of how many and make sure we have seating for everyone that's able to attend.
And I see the information right there. Is that how people register?
Yes. So if you go on Eventbrite, you can register. Just look up Carrying Hands and it will come up under there, or type free community CPR training and it will actually take you to the link to go ahead and register that way as well. Or you can give us a call at 904-449-7977 and we'll be able to assist as well.
I love that. So we have just about a minute left or so. Any other advice for people in a situation like this? It's important not to panic and stay focused.
Correct. So you want to make sure that you are staying focused. You don't want to panic when you're performing CPR. Don't be afraid. Don't worry if I'm not doing it right, or don't even question yourself or have a second guess yourself. Just know that I'm doing whatever it takes to save my loved one's life, and that way you'll be able to succeed in getting the compressions done until help arrives.
And that includes out in public. Sometimes people have them.
Yeah, so sometimes people happen to pass out in public or what have you, and if you know CPR, well, actually, you don't want to go out in public unless you're actually certified to do CPR. But when you have the CPR training, which that we're doing today, you won't become certified because it is a free course. So the thing is, it's just basically assisting you with learning the skill. So with that particular one, of course, you would want to do just mainly on your loved one or family members or something like that to help save their lives.
We certainly appreciate your time and this very valuable information, Retta. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Keep being lazy.